When NASA asked the men and women flying the space shuttle what terrified them most about a spacewalk, nobody mentioned micrometeoroids or solar radiation. They feared floating away. They described a silence where the concept of distance stops making sense, tumbling into a darkness where Earth shrinks into a blue dot. We usually project our fears onto violent cosmic events. Exploding stars generate enough radiation to sterilize neighboring planets, turning space into chaotic wreckage. Black holes are active predators. They spin. They tear matter into glowing streams. They have an event horizon, a physical boundary you can map. These monsters are predictable because they follow the active rules of physics. The scariest place in the universe is terrifying for the opposite reason, because nothing is happening there at all. This star chart identifies the constellation Bootes. Point a telescope at this specific patch of the northern sky, and you are looking into a massive geographic anomaly. This is the Bootes Void, a spherical region of space spanning 330 million light-years of near-total emptiness. Our Milky Way is 100,000 light-years across. You could fit 3,300 of them end-to-end inside this gap. Normally, a region this size contains 10,000 galaxies. In the Bootes Void, there are only 60. 99.4% of the matter is simply missing. We are looking at a hole in the universe where thousands of galaxies failed to form. This mission control room reflects the era when scientists first mapped this region in 1981. When the initial data came back showing the massive gap, astronomers assumed their sensors were malfunctioning. They recalibrated their telescopes and ran the math again. They eventually realized the equipment was perfectly accurate. It was the universe that was empty. The 60 galaxies trapped inside are effectively stranded. They are severed from the cosmic web, the invisible network of gas and dark matter that feeds normal galaxies with the raw material to build new stars. Cut off from this supply, these galaxies are starving. They have spent the last few billion years cannibalizing their own internal structures, unable to birth new stars, while their old ones slowly turn red and cold. It is a cosmic version of a city with 50 billion elderly residents. Without new children being born, the population simply ages until the last lights go out. The Bootes Void is a graveyard where stars are taking billions of years to finally die. Over 13 billion years, gravity should have pulled surrounding matter into this gap. The fact that it remains empty suggests a cause that predates the structures we see today. A leading theory calls the void a cosmic fossil from before the Big Bang. During our universe's initial expansion, space inflated rapidly. An empty defect from that prior reality would expand during inflation, remaining completely blank while the surrounding universe filled with matter. If this theory is correct, the Bootes Void is a preserved window into a reality that died before ours was born. Imagine you are placed at the exact center of this 330 million light-year expanse. You fire a signal flare with the brightness of an entire galaxy. You burn a sun as fuel just to announce your existence to the rest of the cosmos. Even at the speed of light, the fastest any information can travel, your signal would take 165 million years just to reach the nearest edge of the void. By the time your flare reaches another galaxy, the human species will have evolved, gone extinct, and had its fossils turned into oil twice over. Bootes is just one gap. There are hundreds of these voids stretching between the matter of our universe like air bubbles in a frozen lake. The Bootes Void is a mirror for our fear of isolation. It is proof that a region of space can be so vast that even light is too slow to bridge the distance, leaving anything inside it effectively invisible to the rest of existence.